Retail cannabis stores will be permitted to set up shop in downtown Fort St. John this fall after city councilors approved a zoning bylaw amendment following a public meeting at City Hall last night. This means roughly 140 lots in the downtown core would qualify to sell marijuana on their parcel of land if it is located in the prescribed buffer zone.
We have gone with the C2 zoning, which is basically downtown. There is a 200-meter setback from schools. There is a 100-meter setback from the parks. There is 0 setback from any other retail outlets.
At the hearing, Teresa Mucci-Rogers with Northeast BC Realty was the only member of the public to speak on the changes to the zoning bylaw. Mucci-Rogers says her office has received a dozen inquiries from companies who are interested to set up shop in the energetic city, ranging from national organizations to small businesses.
Everyone's in that setup stage, and so now part of that setup is to contact us and find out lease space. But again, it's not legal yet, so it's hard to say, okay, yeah, we can lease you this space or that space, because of the fact that you still have to have the legality of it in place, the bylaw for the zoning in place, the rules and regulations for the business licensing, any restrictions. So when all these people are calling, it's kind of a little bit premature at this stage, simply because all of this information has to come together.
One piece of that puzzle that still needs to be solved is whether or not the city will impose a cap on how many cannabis retail stores will be allowed to operate in Fort St. John.
I always relate it to Starbucks. You know how coffee was such a hoo-hoo, and all of a sudden you've got Starbucks at every corner of the city, especially when you go down to Vancouver. It's just like every time you turn around, there's a coffee shop. And that was the only thing I guess I was trying to bring to the forefront, is that it would be a shame to see these type of retail stores set up so close to one another.
The next step for council is to sort out how they will award business licenses and what they may cost, noting that it will cost applicants $7,500 to apply for a license from the province.
The City of Fort St. John is prepared to move forward with business license requirements, and whether or not there's a cap or a lottery, based on the here and now, what we know. If the province decides to change something for whatever reason, this could send us right back to square one. We're hoping that we don't have to do that, because it is a lengthy process.
Brendan Miller, CJDC-TV News, Fort St. John.